Something up. There we go.
Can you hear now?
Thank you. Thank you. You can hear it now. We can't hear it. And we done shout Baby Williams out. Shout out to D. Shout out to everybody out. We got Vegas. TikTok was in
Atlanta.
Atlanta's in the building. Shout
That's
out to
what's
Atlanta.
up.
Mark Hughes. Rudy Ray out in Vegas. Shout out to everybody where they at. Yeah, we good now on the sound.
Look at Ghost Nate. That's Lil Nate.
Yo.
Lil Nate.
Shout out to everybody jumping on. Again, I'm Spud Brooklyn.
I'm Nate.
And we here with another Dungeon Talk. I was just telling everybody on TikTok who was hearing us, but shout out to everybody on. I was like, if you want to feel free while we let a few people come on. I was like, rep where you from. I want to hear where the people from. So right now, I know on TikTok we got Atlanta. We got Vegas in here. You know, I know for a fact we got Brooklyn in here too.
Always in the house.
I see Brooklyn in here.
In the house.
We good. But first and foremost, while we do that, how was your holiday, brother?
It was cool, bro. How was yours?
Mine was nice and calm, man.
It was cool.
It was cool. I had a good one. This year I was telling the fam, like, let's not. It was like, usually it's like a task. This gotta do, this gotta do. And I was like, yo, whatever we don't do, like, let's just go with the flow. And it was the best thing, bro.
I actually got busy making a turkey, yo.
Okay.
The turkey was money too.
Nice. Did you ever fried turkey, bro?
Nah, that's why I asked you that before.
Oh, bro, it's banging, bro.
That's why I asked you. I'm like, yo, Spud, you ever fried a turkey? I never fried a turkey. I always see it on clips, and I don't know. I don't know. I just fried chicken, man. Like chicken, man. Chicken dope.
Shout out to Baby said Las Vegas, but right now Arizona. So we got a wide range of people, man. We got a wide range of people with the holidays, and we could just get right into it. You know, with the holidays and all the good festivities and stuff that are happening. The unchangeable thing is people be going through it.
Yeah.
Regardless, like. Good moments, bad moments, but one thing for certain is people be going through it, and it feels like this era in life is the most. And maybe we just acknowledging it. I don't know if we just acknowledging it now, but it feels like the most. Like mental health is like at an all-time high, my dude.
It's wild, man. Like. Every time you put on a TV, they keep saying people have mental health and stuff like that. You know, the topic that I actually brought that up because I was listening to the news and I kept hearing them say, like, why is he out of jail? And I'm like, you know, people with mental health, you put them in a cell, how are you helping them? How are you, like, helping this person, like, get over whatever he's going through? You lock him up like a caged animal, and you telling me that his mental health, he shouldn't have been on the streets. You let him out on the streets to do what?
Yeah.
You locked him up for him to be for him to act like an animal.
Yeah.
So his mental health is never going to change because you put him in a position in his life that he doesn't know how to act.
Yep.
It's scary because a lot of people have that. A lot of people have issues, man, that they can't control. And it's sad that people have to go through that. Even the prison system don't make it no better for nobody that has problems.
No, because the prison system itself, it provokes a mental strain on any type of mental capacity. So if you're dealing with something, if you have a chemical imbalance on top of being in prison and not knowing how to maneuver, maintain, or even the proper way to hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because and I'm speaking from history, I had to learn to hurt properly. Like be hurt. Wow. Because you deal with it wrong. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I was a kid, when I was hurt, what we did, we wild out.
Yeah, you didn't know nothing else to do.
We wild out, and usually when we wild out, that hurt us more. You know what I'm saying? So even learning to hurt was something I had to learn. So like that mental health part of it, I could see the deterioration of somebody who's already going through something on their day to day, being put in that situation.
You know, it's more sad. Like even with the guy that got the army dude that choked him out, choked the kid out.
Yeah.
Said he was mentally. How is he mentally disturbed? And he's dancing Michael Jackson, bro. How was he mentally disturbed? He been doing this for a while. And the crazy part is, I hope. Listen, man. I hope. I don't even know if the guy's gonna get off, bro. That's the sad part. That's the sad part. And who are you protecting in New York City? They know there's people that's on the trains that don't have no mind, no, like they don't have guidance, bro.
Yeah.
Then they talking about pay pro. Who are you paying? People who don't understand their mental status. You put them in a crazy house.
And it's like, what's the reward or rehabilitation goal? Like mental health, they pump them with drugs.
Yeah, but it makes them more crazy though.
Or it just removes them from life, because most people that I saw, especially up north, was zombies, bro.
Yeah, cause they drugging them up.
Zombies, bro.
They drugging them up with the meds, though, spud. They that's all they good for that. Yo, you want meds? You want meds?
Yeah.
But then they put you in a cell. You going crazy? You want the meds?
Yep.
They lock you up like a caged animal, man. It's ridiculous what they do to people. They give them meds to act crazy. It's not to control them. What are you controlling?
It's numbing. It's not even, because, and I want to send a shout out to Shadow, and I do want to acknowledge Baby was saying how much dangerous it is in this day and age. And Shell said it makes people worse. Mental health has become a crisis, and it has become a crisis. And I think the so-called attention to mental health, there's no true goal of aiding it. All right, physical health. I break my arm. I go to the doctor. He assesses, your arm is broke. He lines it back in. It hurts. If I need stitches, stitch it up. Put a cast on and tell me, we're gonna watch it. You gotta do this. Keep it up. This is the treatment to help you. Now, when it comes to mental health and someone's off, the first thing they do is they numb. Give him Prozac. He just sitting there like this. There's no.
But when it wears off, though.
That's what I mean.
That's the aftermath.
That's the aftermath.
Effect.
So there's no. You see, like me, when you break your arm, your physical health, they'll say 6 weeks. We're gonna take the cast off, take a look at it,
and see if
then
it's good.
We have to do therapy, get it strong. There's the line of defense to a goal to get it back. With mental health, outside of physical health, I don't see the goal of like, we're gonna do this and do this. It's like drug him until he gets immune to it. Let's put some more on it, and it's like they just creating zombies, or it's provoking other health issues or even mental issues.
That's just weird, man. That you would give him drugs, and drugs don't help nothing. It numbs him up. When it goes off, now he's coming crazy because he doesn't have the drug to be numb anymore. Then you probably want to charge him for the drug. You probably want to charge him for the drug. So the more they do it to people, like, I don't understand. They keep saying programs. What programs you gonna put them in? There's no program. Like, some people have personal problems, real bad personal problems that they can't get over. They just sit in their sorrows and they start wailing on people. Look at the guy that stabbed the 3 people.
Yeah.
You know, he killed, God rest their people's soul. He killed 3 people and three different boroughs, I think. And these are the people that are riding the trains. These are the people that you never know in New York City.
You don't know in life.
You don't know who's next to you.
You don't know in life.
And they keep saying, "Oh, we're gonna help them." What are you doing to help them? Incarcerate them? Now they gotta defend themselves in jail.
Yeah, and there's no.
Cause ain't nobody gonna let you hit them in jail.
There's no separation, and especially for their aid, there's no separation in helping them in prison.
No. They gotta figure it out. They have to figure it out.
There's no like
You gotta
someone
pick
got
your
mental
battles.
mental health in prison, especially, and I can't speak for every prison in the world. I'm speaking of the New York City prison system. If you got mental health in there, you either gonna deteriorate, get worse, or they're gonna drug you into a numbness, which still gets you worse, or you're gonna have a hard bid because someone's gonna stab you or do
Yeah.
something because they can't decipher if you a bug out, which they naming people. Yo, nah, son can't get right. Every prison I've been to, there's a dude or two that's just named can't get right, and that's a warning to the jail. Like, we know son ain't got it, so bear with him, and that's how we worked with people that had mental health because we were dealing with our shit, so we can help you to the fullest.
It's like even trying to help them, Spud. You never know what their mental status is. They try to jump on you. You don't know. You know, people fail to realize problems don't just go away, man.
No,
You know, drugging them and doing the things that they not supposed to is not gonna help the person like fix their life. And people don't care, especially to give them drugs, to numb them out. When the drugs is out, that's like you give them morphine, like the dope has. You give them morphine, they nodding off for a little bit. After that, they bugging, they crying. They don't
Yeah.
even know what to do with themselves.
it still inhabits them in the same effect. Like,
But that's wild
It
that
is.
the government would give people.
but is it wild?
It's not. But
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you
like,
know
like,
what?
like we just said something like it's wild. The government, is it really wild? Like, are we as a people still blinded by the idea of like the land of the free and we are all together? Like I mean, we could go down the line of history, the Tuskegee Airmen. We could keep going of like they clearly show us
Yeah, the whole
continuously where we stand.
and people still don't care.
People don't care.
People don't care. No matter where we stand, people still gonna do it, and they still gonna do it to us. And who's gonna stand up? Who's gonna be the guinea pig to stand up there and say that they're gonna help the people here, or whatever? It's this place is crazy, especially the drugs.
In a and I'm gonna say this in a country I don't even say the world, in a country where they're strategic in the game plan of transportation and healthcare and all the things that they put their infrastructure on, and you mean to tell me there's no infrastructure for this? It's not. I don't think it's not an infrastructure. I think the infrastructure that we see the holes in is the infrastructure that's working for them. Like the drugging and the prison is working for them. Like, this is the game plan. This is the service.
What we have to deal, we've been dealing with this a long time. The game plan is for you to fail, to you to go either you in the system or you on drugs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it haven't changed. And now it's getting worse because they're giving it to the kids. They like literally giving it to little kids that they say they have a mental problem. Or he has, what's that, ADD. He got to sit down. They give him drugs.
Yeah.
Like, are you crazy?
Yeah. Yeah.
They not doing nothing better. Now all these people, oh, we got to give him medication. What medication you don't? If you don't read the bottle, you don't know what they give your child.
They giving kids medication for hypertension or hyperactive, but then when you read it, it's like kidney failure,
Yeah,
brain disorder, suicidal tendency. It's like, what?
yeah, they
You know
don't
what I'm saying?
care.
Hold on, no advertisement.
No
No
advertising.
advertisement. I got to pay. I got to pay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the bad part is, our peoples, we all hurt each other, man. If we didn't, that whoever said that is the best. We gotta look out for each other, man.
Yes.
We
Is
have
that
to,
Naeem?
man.
I believe that's Naeem. It's small, but it said that's why the Most High called people fools, because we trust in oppression.
Yeah.
And I want to go dive deeper into that statement. Like, some of us do trust in oppression, but some of us been programmed that we can't see the oppression, or we can't see the ploy or the plot that's being handed before us. Like we playing into it thinking we're part of an infrastructure when we like a pawn
We're nowhere near
on the board. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't even sitting on the board. We in the back. We still in
he
the
said,
back.
He said we're not even on the board.
We ain't on the board. No, well, listen, I'm telling you, it's facts, man. It's facts, man. You know, it's sad to say, but they still been doing whatever they want and how they want to do it to people who don't. To me, I think the people with mental health, they want to take them out. They'd rather them kill each other and do things, and then put them in jail to get more taxes and do whatever for them, and just let them, you know, whatever. You could play crazy and get a check.
Yeah.
You could play crazy and get a check. I always say that. You know, you on the first, you're not crazy.
But you know what's interesting with that? A lot of people who, I don't want to say are crazy, but those who are not fronting don't get the check.
No, because they not.
They not. It's the one who's like good to go playing it gets the service. And you mean to tell me if you and I, who are not trained professionals, could see someone hustling, you can't tell me you can't. It's a ploy.
It's
man.
a plan.
It's a plan.
It's how they. This is how they do it. You ever hear people? Yo, my parents tell me to play crazy before we get a check.
Yeah.
So the more you play crazy, how can you play crazy? How can you play crazy?
Shout out to my man, 1 of 9, said institutional trauma, bro. Institutional trauma. Shout out to, and I want to send a big shout out to 1 of 9 who donated a whole bag of kicks to Spud Inc. sneaker drive where we will pick up. So if anybody got old sneakers, little kids sneakers that got holes in it, it don't matter. We'll come grab them and help you clear your closet. But he said institutional trauma, and the thing about institutional trauma, when we think of institutional trauma, we automatically just think of like prison. But we as a people have an institutional trauma that's passed down from centuries that grow into a new thing, and then we are the results of reactions to, like one of my mans, he ain't a man of mine, but me and somebody was having a conversation, and he was like, yo, you ain't never been in slavery. But I said, yo, no, I haven't per se been in slavery, like going over the ocean, shackled, not learning the language, being hung, watching people's testicles get ripped off by horses. No, I never been there. But as time goes, the effects of that there's a reaction to the effect of that. And he's like, what do you mean? And my example, you beat a kid in a household. You beat him every day in the household. When he grows up, there will be an effect, whether he might even grow more loving or he might get more violent, more protective. There's a response to that. Then that man has a kid. That kid is going to respond to what the father responded to, or whoever responded, and now we have a chain of centuries carrying a behavior that we don't even know why we carry this behavior. Why we so territorial with each other in the street. Why we go into tribal instincts. Why women say they're independent, they don't need a man. That stems from all that.
Spud, man, I think people are territorial, and I don't understand why they territorial for places that they don't own. Because you don't own it.
And
it's like when you come from the peas. You live in a piece, so this piece got beef with the other piece. You can't cross the street to those peas because you think you own the streets.
Yeah.
So you don't own anything.
You don't own it.
So when they come, they wait till you finish anyway to put yourselves out. And they come, scoop up the garbage because it's like a scooper. Mm-hmm. They come scoop it up, throw it in the back, and they wait for the next one.
Yes.
So the territory that you think you own.
No, that you overly protecting.
Yeah, that it's not yours.
It's not yours.
It never been yours.
And that's because we don't have nothing. And when you don't have nothing, you go into this mark of over-exaggerating your stance.
Why don't we have anything though, Spud?
There's many reasons. Institutional trauma, self-hate, the ploy of the bigger picture, making sure it's endless of why, but understanding that is our key.
That's what people don't understand.
Understanding that there's so yes,
That's
once we as a people could get the understanding of there's so many different ploys that got us moving.
Okay,
We can move, bro.
so that you say that people don't understand. They're not listening. They listen to what they want to listen to. So if we did stay together, we would be so powerful that it'd be unreal. But like you say, they want territory. People, there's always somebody in the group that want the territory.
Yeah.
That don't understand what anybody's trying to build. So the territory is never nobody's.
No.
Because they come when they do whatever they want. Whatever they want to us, and the first place we go is to the penitentiary.
Yeah.
So, they say it's a statistic of 1 out of 5 kids, like African American kids, go to jail.
Mm.
And 1 out of 5 black girls don't finish school.
Mm.
So, 1 finish school and 4 fail. And that's sad.
It is.
So they already have like a plan for the kids to fail.
Yeah. And they do. They have many different.
And that's sad.
And that's what we gotta be aware of. Like we can't just be blind by the idea of like say for instance us as a people, right? And I'm getting better at this too because it catches me. I might see a kid out in the street doing gang activity and doing stuff, and automatically my resistance to his behavior, what he's doing, causes a separation amongst our people, right? But then I gotta sit down and talk to him about, all the elements that promote him into doing something that terrorizes his community, and then have me, that's his brother, on the objection because of his behavior. So we on here on the lower level still dealing with we falling into the traps, we falling into the ploys, but then we at each other like, you a fool. The growth of understanding, like, I know why you banging, bro. I know why you banging. You might not know. I know why you banging. I know why you falling into that. Now we can have that conversation so we can start building. But while we down here getting caught, and this one's caught in the work trap, this one's caught in the street trap, this one is caught because he got a record. He got caught already. So he got a record. He can't even get a job. We all caught in our own individual traps. We just stuck. And now we at each other. Oh, he worthless. Yo, he got a bed. Oh, he in the gang. Once we could get past like, yo, there's all of us got caught. You got caught in yours. Now what we doing? What we doing? Now we could take it out of there. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we gotta have, that conversation with us, man.
But a lot of people need guidance, man. They need to listen. You gotta listen, man. Whatever you went through before, you have to listen, bro.
Yeah.
You're never gonna go forward if you don't listen and change, man. I've been hearing all this for years with my grandparents, everybody, about slavery. We don't have. You don't have because you don't want to have. You don't want to make a change. A change is a different way of life. People that have drug addictions. You have to change your life to better your life. You only live one time.
Yeah.
So your health should be more important. Whatever you're doing in your life before you even drop off this earth, you should change. You have to change.
Change or make change.
And the change has to come.
Yeah, be change or make change. Like, but you know one thing we need as a people? We need this, and history has shown us the importance of this. And I think with like fame and music and social media, we lost it. We need that one person that defines the not the laws, but defines the image, to make the stance, to gather. As a people, that has always been successful for us. We could go back. And I don't care, whenever. We could go back at every successful turn point. We had that one person who was able to gather up gather us in pain, gather us in motivation, gather us with thought, gather us to make change. And of course they get sniped out.
Okay, but that's the worst part.
Of course they get sniped
I was
out.
just about to tell you that.
Or
the person,
or they get, conspiracy.
Yeah,
they get pedophile charges.
And that's the worst part. That's the worst part,
but what it does, and I'm sorry to cut you off, brother, but what it does though is it fuels the next one. We gotta keep the chain going. The links are gonna get popped. The links are gonna get popped, y'all. But we can't just the link pop. What we do? Leave it on the floor? Nah. Grab the next one. Start roping till it pops. That's what we need. We gotta keep the chain going. We gotta keep the chain going.
I watch people do these helping the kids and anything non-fundables, but in reality, these programs are really not putting the kids where they need to be, bro.
They're not.
They there for the money or whatever they're getting out of it.
Yeah.
Where they guiding the kids to change their life to. If you make something to help a kid, you should help a kid.
Yeah.
Man, people fail to realize we were kids ourselves. We didn't go through, and we had harder times than these kids have now.
Yeah.
So it make it worse for us as our people to let them fold the way they fold. These kids have no guidance, bro. So the more that we sit here and talk about it, these kids are still doing the same thing. As a kid, I never knew what a gangbanger was, bro. I got hit by everybody in my hood. Yeah, the people was doing whatever, but your gang was your block. Now, when a grown man tell a little kid, yo, go off him, that dude don't come outside no more. Because now everybody know that he's in there for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
These kids need guidance, bro. They need guidance. So when you say that chain link, listen, there got to be a lot of dudes that want to give these kids guidance, bro.
Yeah. And one of nine said, they're gonna kill them, and yes, they're gonna kill and they're gonna try, but it's like they're gonna kill them. But what do? Stop?
But because people scared.
But then if we stop, we know what we gonna get.
But this what I'm saying, Spud. You say it right. We stop. But when somebody else do it, they see the other guy get slumped and another guy gets slumped. They don't want to do it. It's like it's ridiculous the things that we gotta go through to keep our kids safe. To know that they not funding a lot of things. They probably are, but the kids don't understand what are they funding. A lot of guys open programs and they just sit there like, yo, so what if the kid come? Or so what if maybe the kid is going through a lot of things.
Yeah. No. I see a lot of programs like that.
And that's sad.
I see a lot.
You got a program for what reason?
Yeah.
You're not teaching a kid nothing perspective with his life. So what are the school system teaching them? Nothing too.
Nothing.
So where's the people that have power? Even a lot of parents need to get involved. Yeah. A lot of parents need to get involved. Before you go to a funeral for a kid, because they kids killing kids. That was never heard of when we was kids. A kid kill a kid? No.
Yeah, that wasn't a thing.
That's like a fad now.
Yes.
And then they make songs. Yo, I dug the dude up, or I did. Like, what are you doing? So who is guiding these kids? Who's helping these kids?
They ain't nobody. What's guiding these kids? Social media. Bro.
Yeah, but that's
TikTok, YouTube, and then we got the blind leading the blind. They see one dude or one person do it, and it seems successful. It seems it is glorified. It seems like the cool, and that's what people are chasing. The next cool.
Spud. They don't realize sitting in the cell. You ain't never coming home, bro. So you slump somebody, you never coming home, bro.
And it's like, for what, bro?
And for what? You wasted your whole life. Matter of fact, you probably don't even started your life and you sitting in a cell wondering how you gonna go outside again. Because your outside is the yard.
Yep.
So you're not gonna see nobody.
You gotta get told when to go there.
That's right. And you don't have no privileges. So all that stuff that these kids are looking at on the media, taking the phones out, it's not cool. And people need to, even when people do tell them, these kids tell you, you ain't nothing to me. You don't know me. Start cursing you out. You know, and people, I see people do it. Just sit back and be like, you know what? It ain't my kid, so what? But at the end of the day, it could be your kid.
It could, and I would advise someone to assess addressing someone that ain't your kid. I would advise be careful and assess that, because that could be you doing it in a good sense, but not only with the individual, the kid's parents and the people. Like, be careful with that. But if you can assess and address something, do it. I do it a lot.
You see how you just said be careful? Back in the days, did your parents ever tell you to be careful? The person's gonna hit you. The other person's gonna get you.
Yeah.
It's a different.
It's different.
It's a way difference.
It's different.
Be careful now. You arguing with the parents because you chastised the kid that was disrespecting somebody that could have been his parent.
Man, yeah.
So when they come out, it's like in the school, Spud. We talked about it last week, the fighting and all that, Spud. At the end of the day, we have to teach our kids to watch what they're doing and be on their toes at all times. You know, when you got to be careful for chastising a kid, or the kid got a gun in his backpack, not knowing that he probably shot all the wrong people.
Yeah.
You know, there's kids killing kids. They don't know what life is until they get behind a wall and start crying. I want to go home.
And all they mans that they had in the street that
They sending them
no
nothing.
longer riding them, not keeping in contact, not coming to see them, going on. He probably chasing your girl now. No, your girl with him now.
Nah, you don't got no girl when you're sitting in there, bro.
You don't have nothing.
I said, listen, you got
really,
nothing.
You don't. The only thing you have, the only true thing you have in prison is your memories.
Of being out.
Yeah, of your memories. That's it. It stops. Memories stop. You get locked up, boom. Everything that happened in your life prior to the incarceration is what you have, and that can't be removed. Anything else,
Sad,
that's
bro.
that's it.
That's sad, bro. I just, I wish they would help the kids more than they do, man. You know, I hear you say a lot, oh, they got this and that, man, but they don't have enough. Even with sports, with colored kids, they don't make it easier for them to play. They make it not like so hard for them to afford it, to play a sport, to get out of the streets.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I say, like, to everybody that's famous, or, they forget where they come from after they get on. They understand what these kids go through. Oh, you buying them a pair of sneakers. They need more than that, bro.
Yeah.
They need way more than that.
And I used to be one. I used to be one that used to be like, yo, this person don't come back to the hood and bring stuff. I no longer think about it like that. You did what you had to do, and you got up out of here. Kudos to you. You got up out of here. But don't expect me to embrace or support you the same. But take your reward, bro. You did what you out of here. You flew. Fly high, bro. Soar. Never crash, bro. Soar. Go. Get away. Because now my thing is, for anybody that got away and don't want to look back, I don't want you a part of this. I don't need you a part of this. I don't want you. I don't, because it's not gonna be met with a sense. Bro.
They come back to the hood to give out turkeys. All the little stuff that I just don't understand, bro. Then they put it on the media, like all the social media that they giving out turkeys. Listen, it's bigger than the turkeys, bro. It's bigger than the holidays.
It is, but I even like that. Give out the turkey, bro. Go ahead. Give out the turkey. Make 1 million videos, bro. Put it on social media. You know why? Because out of those 1 million turkeys, there's going to be at least one. And I can guarantee there's more that probably wouldn't have had a turkey that day.
I respect that, but you understand? I'm not saying it in a bad way. But why?
There's a lot more. There's a lot more they could do.
There's a lot more.
Yes.
But why you film it? I'm giving out. Listen,
we know why they film it.
Yeah, but that's not gonna make me look at you any way different.
But they don't care about what you think.
But that's just what I'm trying to say. They don't care, so why should we care about you guys?
Yeah.
So the more they do, the more we look at them sideways. Cause there's things that they have on or buy that we never gonna probably even touch.
But I will say this. They owe, in reality, not a soul a moment to do that. And that was something that I had to grow up and really embrace. Like, you owe me nothing.
None of them owe us nothing.
And that's why when they fronting and they do the turkeys or and you could see when someone's doing it and filming it, the reasons, the intentions of the filming. Some people film it like 2 Chainz.
Nobody went to his joint.
Nobody went. He was,
and his mans. And his mans too.
2 Chainz
He only had
tight.
his kids there. Nobody showed up. But like he said, my mans asked me for bread. My mans do this. But there's something more than what he's saying that nobody showed up.
Nah, it ain't nothing more.
I don't know.
It ain't nothing more. You know what it was? That's when it comes to charity, bro. When it comes to really, and I don't even want to use the word charity, but when you really engaging with the people in the community, it ain't easy, bro. People don't embrace it, bro. Like, bro, I had my nonprofit since 2016. I don't even ask people no more. I don't ask people for help. I just run the programs. I travel because I realize it's not met with the same thing, and instead of getting disappointed, I just wait for people to be like, yo, what could I do? And if I find something you could do, add on. But I run my campaigns for Thanksgiving. Every year for the last 6-7 years, we give out food. We cook it. We hit the streets with a little hot pouches. Everybody got 10 meals, and we just hit the street. Boom, 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 and then we come back and we eat. Like, I don't go like, yo, I need help. Man, I'm going to do what I do. I give out 10, come back to the crib, get 10 more. Jump in a whip, go to Queens. My wife take the train. She jumps on the J and go along the J. Be like, yeah, I'm over here. I stay there. I'll come scoop you. And we do drop-offs. Everybody get 10 plates. We do drop-offs and everybody out. But I say that to say, like, do what you can in the reach you can and pump from there.
I just don't I don't like when people do that. Like, put it on the gram, and even when they give people bread, like, why are you doing that? You make it, listen, nobody cares what you're doing. That's why I always used to tell you I hated social media.
Yeah.
Because I didn't care what people was doing. I don't care what you're doing, when you're doing it, and
then there's
I think
a whole bunch of people who do.
Yeah, but that's not interesting. Somebody you putting it there for people to see that you doing the little things you do.
Yes. People. There's people who love it, bro.
That's disgusting, bro.
There's people who love it, and there's people who add to it because they love it. That's
disgusting, man. Instead of you really doing something that's gonna benefit people.
Yeah.
You know, instead of you
especially in your reach, like I can't. And I don't want to sound like I'm defending them, but if I was 20 million in profits, 20 million a year in profits, ain't no way I won't have a community center.
You have to.
It don't make sense
at all. And you know what?
It don't make sense to me.
20 million, but like, how bad is it gonna hurt you every year? Like, how bad is it? Listen, if I could go buy whatever.
Bang bang.
Itch, what up, Itch? I buy whatever. It's more hurtful. Yo, Spud, I actually sat, I don't know the lady's name, man. But the lady give out meals every day in California, bro. And a family got on there. And the lady had little kids, man. And the lady asked the young man, what does he want for Christmas? You know what the kid said?
What's that?
A house, a home. And me being a dad is like, that's more sad than to give out a meal or while people balling or with cars. To see a kid to say that, you know, because we live okay,
Yeah.
but there's people that don't do that.
Yeah.
It's more hurtful to see a kid go through that. This is why I say there's bigger things in life than what people are doing with the turkeys and stuff like that. There's kids that are really don't have nothing. It's nothing. And their health, whatever they're going through, they don't have nobody to go to. It's no guidance. There's no nothing. A lot of parents are not financially stable anymore.
No.
It's more harder now to do things in life, to see kids, and that's more hurtful, to see a kid cry and ask for a home, a bed. And me, to have all that money, but I don't care about the money. Truthfully, I'd rather see a kid just go on with their life. It'll make me more happier to give the kid life and help him proceed in life than to go buy the chain or the whip or.
Now, and I feel you. I feel you on that 100%. But also, the call. Now I don't say the caution. The aid in the reach is important. Take little man and his family. You a millionaire. You would have bought that house. You would have bought that house. Or if you could, you would buy the house. That doesn't mean they'll be able to maintain it. They won't, like, putting them in position
That's
to
what
maintain.
I would have not got a house for them, but I would have put them in a place where they could maintain it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you have to pay bills.
Yes.
If I'm financially stable and I know that I can help you, I'm gonna help you. But you gotta maintain it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so and that's my failures. But like grown people, I don't really care. But a kid, I feel different. You know, to see them with toe up sneakers. Now you doing your profit for sneakers for kids. You know, people. There's things that I can't see. But I lived a hard life, and my life wasn't like peaches and cream. So to see a kid now with all the stuff that they have to not have, it hurts me. So when I see stuff like that, I'm like, damn. California is one place where there's a lot of stars that live there, and there's a lot of homeless, bro.
Yeah.
That's sad. These people running around, and they not too far from the Walk of Fame.
Nah, it's right around. Yeah.
And that's sad. But they going Louis Vuitton. They going to all these stores while that lady and her kids laying on the floor. That's not a good thing, man. That's why I try not to watch the media. I try not to watch things like that. Because I can't see a kid not have. Especially food, to take a bath. You know how a kid feel to go to school and be like, yo, he got the same clothes on from yesterday?
Yeah.
You know, and these kids are worse now.
Yeah.
They worse now.
I was just about to say, kids in general are harsh. But right now, it's at an all-time.
Yeah, it's hurtful,
It's
bro.
all time.
These kids have no filter no more. Let you go there with some dirty sneakers.
Lady Miz said, yo, I've been to Skid Row, man, and that broke my heart, man.
That's the worst thing in the world, bro.
Yeah.
To see people living the way they living. To see stuff like that is inhumane, bro. I listen, I see, yo, I swear, man, I took the train and a dude one day, I took the train with my family, and this guy got on the train spot, and the shit changed my life. Cause he said, yo, I know I'm dirty, but don't look at me like this, cause it could be you any day. Yo, Spud, from that day on, I give you I don't care what you're gonna do with the bread. I don't care. I can't judge you.
Yeah.
But it's hurtful to see people that's twisted in this world, bro.
Yeah, I was coming out the gym, and the lady was like, "Yo, could you get me something from the store?" And I didn't have change, and initially I was like, "I'm sorry, I ain't got no change," and I was crossing the street, man. And I was like, "Nah, I got card." I went back and I was like, "Are you hungry?" She was like, "Yeah." I was like, "What do you want?" She's like, I said, anything, pick anything. She's like, yo, I just want a sandwich from them. I said, come, let's go order it. You come with me. And we went in there and we ordered it and I paid for it. And she's like, yo, thank you so much. And I'm like, yo, please be safe. And I walked out and I was like, damn, that fast. Like, I would have just dubbed the person. Like, I had it. You know, $9 was nothing, bro.
You spend that every day,
$9 is nothing, bro. Like I had that. Now I've also had situations where somebody's like, yo, you got a few dollars? I pull out $1 and people like, yo, what I'm gonna do with that?
Put it back in your pocket.
Man, I snatched it back.
Yeah, but see, dudes like
I
that.
snatched it back. Like, no, bro.
You know, in general, like that, Spud, I don't know, man. I just have a heart, man, when it come to certain things. Even this past week, Spud, I went outside and a dude banging on my car door. Banging on my door, bro. And I never in my life seen a dude with like a shit bag, bro.
Oh.
And the dude, you know, my man ran outside to go, you know, shake him up.
Like, yo, what's going on?
Like, yo, what up?
What's the works? What we doing?
And I told my man, like, yo, chill, don't, you know. So I went outside and I went and kicked it to the dude, and he's like, you know, a Spanish dude. He ain't know no English or nothing, and he like, you know, yo, Spud, the dude was crying hysterically, bro, like crying, and he picked his shirt up, and I seen it, bro, and I jumped in my car, and yo, Spud, I swear, bro, I looked at him again, and he was crying, bro, like somebody took his soul, bro. I went in the backseat of my car. I had a cup. I gave him a sweater because it was cold. And I just felt bad, bro. I felt real bad, bro. I don't know what it is, man, but I just don't understand why people don't help people, bro. I don't, man.
You know, people, we will never know the one reason. Shout out to MJMG, Miss JICU, Top Fundamentals, Maddie. Shout out to everybody jumping on. You know, we'll never get to the bottom of why people don't help. Sometimes people just found their way to get theirs, and they still scarred people not wanting to hurt people because they got a little bit. And trust, people don't trust, and they scheme. They just want to buy drugs, and then some people just don't care. You know what I'm saying? So it's no real reason, one reason, but if you can make a difference and it don't hurt you, and you feel like, and I tell anybody, and you feel like you want to do it, because a lot of times we feel like we want to, but we don't, because we I don't trust it.
Yo, Spud,
do it, man.
I'm not gonna lie though. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Even if I feel like I don't want to do it, I still do it. And you know, Spud, I'm gonna spend the money, so why? I don't care what you use it for. And every day I go outside and say, you know what? I'm gonna spend 20, 10, whatever.
So
it won't. I don't care what you use it for. You understand? You could lie to me, but you know,
I go with my gut. I do.
I do. I can't. I listen, man. My family.
I do. I ain't gonna lie. I go with my gut. There's sometimes I see someone and I'm compelled. They ain't even say nothing. They ain't even say nothing to me. I'm just compelled to be like, yo, hold this, man. And then there's some people that are like, yo, you got it, and it's just, it's in the wording, it's in the gesture, and I'm just like, sorry, man, I ain't got it. But I will say this: if you do a service, like someone opening doors at them, I always give. Somebody doing
open the doors?
Yeah.
Oh no, I listen. No, where I go, no.
Like if I
you don't gotta listen, Spud. That's one thing I'm not gonna do.
But the reason why I do that, you offering whatever you can to at least get something. Some people just be like, yo, gimme. And when I see you doing a service, even if you come to me and be like, yo, you want your windows? I run my windows down. I'm like, hold that. No, you good. Save your stuff for the next car. If you offering a service, at least you making an attempt. I could respect that. As a businessman, I could respect you making an attempt for a come up. I could respect it.
That's not a come up opening the door. I can open my own door. I'm just saying.
And I could clean my own car.
And I can clean my own car. So when you do that, I'm not gonna judge you. I understand you trying to work and make $1, whatever. But
you could give it to just somebody asking you quicker than someone doing a service.
open the door.
I don't care if you.
If you open the door for me and I see and I know who you like.
No. I'm talking about a homeless person or a person in struggle. They see people and they just be at the bank.
The bank don't need no door opener. And what you doing at the bank all day?
Because they know that's the money.
Well, I don't need you there. I'm going to get the money, not to give it to you. So I'd rather give it to the person.
So that same person, instead of them opening the door for you, standing out the corner of the bank saying, "Give me money," you'll give it to them.
No. But I'm not saying that I'm just going to give you the $1 or whatever I'm going to give you.
Okay.
But listen, I don't judge what people doing. But I'm not going to give you $1 if I come to this bank all the time and see you at this door. I'm not going to do that.
I am.
You understand? And listen.
That's your job. If you at the bank every time I go there,
that's not your job.
You a bad man.
There's a security. No, he want to say.
You a bad. If you go to the bank every time I pull up, no matter if it's raining or whatever, and you at that door, Bosco, what's good?
Bosco, what up, boss?
If you at the bank every time I show up, opening that door, I'm gonna get to know your name.
I see the same.
So I start seeing you. Yo, D, what up, man? Yo, hold this, son. Yo, hold on, son. Where's your break, B? Let's go get something to eat. Like, I respect someone offering to do something for money rather than just, yo, let me get your hard earned. Because at the end of the day, I'm not just giving you my money.
It's my hard earned though.
It's my kids'
money.
money.
Yeah, so you just see how you said that. That's my hard earned. So I see you here all the time. And no matter what time I come, I still see you standing right here.
I respect it.
And you opening this door and tell me the same story that you told me every time I came in.
I respect it, bro. You just said you don't care what they do with the money, bro.
No, but listen, you could get a job if you go open the door.
He probably can't.
Yeah, he can.
No, so the person that just keep asking you for $1 that you gave him just in the street could get a job then.
But listen, maybe I can't judge, but I'm not giving you the $1 for opening the door, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not.
The doorman at the bank, I hook him up.
I'm not giving him nothing, and especially if you at the bank.
On Atlantic, there's a dude who always trying to clean windows. I look for him because he do an amazing job. He never cleaned mine, but I've been at the light and saw him work. He worked. His squeegee game was phenomenal. So I look for him. I'm like, yo, with a squeegee man. And then there's a dude that been on his route that I see. I don't give him nothing. I don't like his knock. Yo, I got money, bro. That's not how we doing this.
See, but he banging on the window.
That's not how we doing this. And that's what I mean. I go by like how good it feels genuinely to be like, nah, you know what I'm saying? But chances are I give somebody something, especially my man at the door. My man be at the door.
That dude's gonna stand at that door for a long time. Trust me. And I'm not saying that I would give anybody anything.
They say, look, giving that person, that man or woman holding the door is probably stopping them from robbing to get it. That's true.
Yeah, listen.
That's true. And my
listen, that's a job, like you said.
Yeah.
It's a job. Now, if you robbing or whatever you doing to go get it, you have a personal problem. I'm not saying that you're not doing a good deed to open the door.
You just saying that's not something you.
That's not something that I'm gonna.
I respect that. It's your hard-earned money.
This is my money. I see you here all the time. If I see you here all the time, I know you could do something better than what you're doing now. And it ain't like he's an older person or somebody twisted. It's a young dude, bro. It's a young dude.
Oh, so you got to do that?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I got one too.
I didn't want to tell him, his age. He's young. It's not like
But yo, he's still trying something outside.
I'm not saying he's not trying. Listen, you could try whatever. You could sell batteries on a train.
Yeah, you can.
You could do whatever you want.
If you got
with
money,
the candy.
Yeah,
you could get the candy from BJ's.
Maybe that's what he's doing, getting the money from the bank, and now he could hustle, get his.
I see him all the time. He's not hustling anything. All he's doing is asking. Yo, I need this. I need that. Then he tell you what he needs.
Oh no.
So I'm not saying it's not about giving it to him. I know you physically could go get it.
Okay, that's all right. I was under the impression you was just in generalizing.
No.
You got an individual at your bank too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
that's the-
I'm not saying, and whatever they got going on, I don't know. But
yeah, the lady just said that. You never know their situation. Like you just said it at the same time.
I don't know. I have no idea. But I'm just saying. If I see you here all the time that I enter this bank,
Man, if I see like the dude at my bank, if I see him before I go to Florida, I'm buying him a gift. I'm buying him a gift. I'm dead serious. If I see him before I take my trip to Florida and he at the bank right now, I'm buying him a gift. I'm like, yo, what's your coat size? So I'm gonna get you a nice joint, maybe some feets or something.
even that.
I'm gonna hook you up.
Even that.
I'm gonna hook you up.
I'm just saying. I look out, but somebody opening the door, I'm not doing that. I can open my own door, bro.
I respect.
If it's like a lady with a kid or something, then you Gucci. But I can open my own door. I can open my own door, bro.
See, and even out here on Myrtle, there's they call them the gypsy lady. They calling them the gypsy lady, but they out here hustling with the kids on their back, talking about they lying.
But you know, this is what I'm saying. They caked
lying.
up.
They lying.
Even the people that's on the train with the candies now.
Spot Brooklyn, you want my size? Miss J, you want some sneakers? Miss J need no more sneakers. She turning into a sneakerhead. She buying 5 at a time now. I don't want
You
no.
lacing her up?
Huh?
You lacing them up?
She doing that's her.
No, I'm saying you fixing them up for her?
Nope, she getting them custom. She got MJMG on them joints. Coming out the box with them joints. Nah, I'm good. Yo, Berg,
What up, Berg?
what's good? What's good?
You know,
I just want to send a quick heads up to everybody on Instagram, just in case it cuts. We were on punishment for a few weeks where the live was cutting around an hour's time. So just in case, we got a timer. We got 11 minutes or so before we crack an hour. So just in case anybody on Instagram, if we do cut off, thank you for your time. I just wanted to give y'all the heads up just in case it cuts. TikTok just must have heard me. Well, let me fix that. So just giving y'all the heads up on that. I don't know if I think we on probation. Ms. J said, yo, you on IG jail. I think we on probation right now, so
I don't know what Spud did. It wasn't me.
yo, it was a video I played.
I don't know.
Bro.
We never got in trouble until Spud did something.
I had a
I don't know.
4-hour live minute.
4 hours. That
Live.
was 4. Now they gave us one. Spud did something.
Yeah, so all my lives been cutting off in an hour's time. So I'm timing it today to see if we out. They did let me retain all my functions back to Instagram. They did.
You might be good.
So we might be good. I might have the long time back again. But our clock will tell. So just wanted to give everybody the heads up. Get up. He said for that 33 and a third.
I'll find out for you.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Nah, but it is interesting with like going back onto the mental health, how much mental health is affecting the world, but also how much mental health is groomed in our youngins. Now, you remember, you know the fidgets, the spinning thing?
Yeah.
So all those things and the poppets were to help with anxiety. But it got marketed to kids. Now the reverse psychological effects was it created anxiety. And as simple as we not noticing.
Look, you just
people,
said that, look.
So, IG after Nate talked about
No.
discipline.
I think it froze. Look
It did. That's the time. It went. Instagram went. An hour, bro. Quicker than an hour. Quicker than an hour. Yeah, Instagram just cut on us. Instagram did just cut on us, so we do got an hour. Damn, bro. Instagram is wilding on us, y'all.
Didn't even give us time to rock out.
Didn't even give us time to rock out, but I do want to send a big shout out to everybody on TikTok right now. Shout out to TikTok, Instagram. Get your life together, bro. Get your life together. But that was a dope topic, man.
I told you they was gonna shut us down.
They shut us down. They shut us down a little early too.
They kicked us right off.
Right off.
They didn't even give us a chance to finish up.
Right off, bro. Right off. An hour. Actually, it was an hour because I started this at hour 10.
Yeah.
Hour and 10. So it was an hour. 1 hour they giving us on live.
That's foul. How you gonna do your A&R desk for an hour?
They just messed the game up. Messed the game
When
up.
they taking you off, it's already past the 28th.
I don't know, man. Unless it's a new guideline. I don't know. But I could stop this right here.
That's foul, yo.
Miss Jackson calling right now.
Yeah, she just called me and said they kicked us off.